Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. Well, welcome back to Living Oklahoma, everyone. Now, each month, with the help of local attorney and philanthropist Noble McIntyre, we announce the Noble McIntyre Cause Winner of the Month.
That's right. Noble is here with another Noble Cause winner. Who are we honoring this month? Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. We have Tony Davisdon from Stillwater High School, Adair 4-H County. I almost made him leave. I don't like when people walk in better dressed than me. So I'm like, what, dude? You're gonna outshine me on my own show. But Tony's from Stillwell, and he has been in 4-H since you were in the third grade. Third grade. He's now an 11th grader. And guys, you know, we talk all the time about some of these young adults that do just a little more than the rest. His story is pretty phenomenal. Let's just start out. I know you started out as a little kid. You're currently the class president of Stillwell, Oklahoma, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you've been in 4-H for a very long time, and we're going to talk about your primary project that you have. But tell me and tell the folks out there watching some of the reasons that keeps you in 4-H, because as we get older, there's 1,000 things we can spend our time on, and you've chosen to stay in 4-H all the way up to 11th grade, going into 12th grade. So what does 4-H mean to you?
Well, 4-H means a lot to me. The reason I'm still in it is because of the opportunities it gives me to be with the community and impact the community in a really meaningful way with the Reading Treasure Chest program that I'm doing and just so many other things.
Okay, now we're going to talk about the Reading Treasure Chest, and you named that because when you were a kid, tell that story.
Well, whenever I was a kid, I loved going to the book fair, and I loved reading just so much whenever I was little, and it was so sad. It would just break my heart whenever I was at the book fair and a kid who really wanted a book didn't have the means to purchase that book, so they'd have to put it back.
Okay.
So that really inspired me to start the Reading Treasure Chest program to provide kids with books.
Okay, now, so you've, some of the characters in your stories, and guys, let me just tell you, he goes and reads to grade schools with books that you have written and you have illustrated. Some of the characters have come out of some of the other projects you've done. So before we get into the Reading Treasure Chest, the projects you do, let's talk about the chicken project and what you do and why that is important.
Well, I have a poultry project with 4-H, and that's important to me because it is now intertwined with the Reading Treasure Chest program, because I sell eggs and sell the chickens off at the end of the year to fund the Reading Treasure Chest program.
Okay, so now you go out and you write these books, and one of the central characters in your book is a chicken. And tell me the theme of that story, and then let's talk about, once you've written it, once you've illustrated it, how you get into these classes, the type of reactions you're getting from the teachers and the kids.
Well, I chose to write about my chickens because I love my chickens. And
No, see, it's all right. So you write about chickens, and you have the story about the chicken, and there's a lost corn. So tell me about that.
The Chicken in the Lost Corn. This is my newest book that I wrote just this year and illustrated, and it's about one of my chickens who is using her detective reasoning skills to go find this lost corn for the rest of the chickens. And she ends up finding it, and she comes back, and there's more corn there.
Okay. So when you're reading these kids, so you're going into some of the classrooms where you were a kid, where you were a third grader, and you're going into these little kids' classrooms. What type of reaction are you getting from these little kids? Because here you are coming in, you're a big kid to them, okay? You're a big kid now, and you're from their school, and you're writing a book that you've read and you illustrated. Tell me about the reactions, and then what you get out of that.
Well, the kids just love it. They love seeing a former student, because I read to classes that I have been in. My past teachers are the classes that I choose to read to, and they just love having a guest in their room, and they really pay attention. It feels like I'm really making an impact on them, making them want to read more, and that just means a lot to me.
And all you teachers out there, I hate to be the one to tell you this, if you have a former student who's now this age, y'all getting older, you're getting older. So, yeah, so you're going in, you're reading these classes. You've now read to 11 or 12 different schools, that's right? Okay, and then the response that you're getting just makes you feel good. And tell me some of the other projects that you've done.
Some of the other projects I've done with 4-H are I had a swine project that I did for a while, and also had a cattle project, but had to abandon those.
Okay. Now, you're going on to college. A lot of 4-H kids go on to OSU, but you're going to Arkansas. What is it you want to do once you get to school?
Well, I hope to get a biology degree from Arkansas, and then maybe end up at OU for something in the medical field.
How do you feel that 4-H has helped you in that regard?
4-H has helped me in so many different ways. My public speaking is a main one for sure, and just being able to go and interact with people in the community has just really helped me.
Well, as I told you when you first came in, I'm Noble McIntyre. I have a law firm here in Oklahoma City, McIntyre Law, and I was in 4-H when I was a kid. And so what I'd like to do is identify young adults that are doing something a little differently than some of their peers, and that is you. So you are the Noble Cause winner for this month, and in addition to that, I have a check for you and a check for the Adair County 4-H. It's just my way of saying thank you for all that you're doing to keep up the good work, guys. Another great 4-H'er that's making a difference in his community.
Now more about our sponsor, attorney Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. They're experienced trial lawyers. They're located at 8601 Southwestern Avenue in OKC. Check them out online at McIntyreLaw.com. And get this, you can even download their app. Give them a call at 405-917-5200. They do offer virtual meetings.